What I would like you to do is kind of shift your mindset from one of picking fruit and transition more to one of planting seeds. And if we just actually kind of stay with that metaphor real quick, if you picture yourself in out in a field picking fruit off a plantation or an orchard, picture yourself with a basket and you're looking at the fruit and you're looking for which fruit is ready to be pulled off the tree and put in your basket. And when you leave and end that process, you're going to look down in your basket and you're going to say, well, either that was a good harvest or effort, or that was productive, or you'll look down and see not much fruit and think, well, that wasn't real good. And then if you flip that to what someone might do when they're planting the seeds for those trees or plants, they're not thinking that. They have a bunch of seeds and they lay them down, and they're not really worried about which seeds are going to sprout and grow. They just plant the seeds and give them and nurture them and have the confidence that one day those efforts will bear fruit, literally. And so applying that to networking and really sales in general is that when you go to a networking event, it can be very easy for you to walk in with the picking fruit mindset. You have a product to sell, you have a quota to hit, you have money that you want to make. And so you see a bunch of people and you're thinking, okay, who can I go sell to? So you're looking for that fruit to pick, and then when you leave the event, you might think to yourself, wow, I don't think I got any leads, and I don't, so that was a waste of my time. And I'd like you to shift that more towards planting seeds, which would be building relationships and not really leaving the event thinking, okay, what deals did I find, but more thinking, okay, what relationships did I start? What can I start to nurture that will lead to something down the road? The other thing that I would say for you to shift from is, instead of looking for prospects, start to look for partners. And partners would be referral partners. So a prospect is someone that would potentially buy from you. A referral partner is someone that probably wouldn't maybe never buy from you and you would never sell to. A referral partner is someone who will refer prospects to you. And so I would want you to kind of shift your mindset to this when you're talking to people, when you're at an event. And this will do a couple things. One is, first of all, if you talk to someone more as them maybe being a referral partner versus a prospect, you might have a better pitch. You might seem a little less salesy. You might foster a better relationship. You might make a better impression. So that's all good stuff. But another thing that's really powerful about this is that a referral partner is like it's like a tree that continue, going back to the fruit analogy, but a referral partner is like the tree that continues to bear fruit and multiple pieces of fruit, and you pick fruit off the tree and the fruit grows back. Meaning a referral partner, you think about how many people the person you're talking to, the person that you meet, how many people they know. And that could be a lot more prospects than when just trying to sell that person individually. So you could actually be more efficient by finding a team of referral partners than finding the same amount of prospects of the individuals that you find as referral partners. So I think that's a really good mindset shift. The last mindset concept I want to share with you is the rule of reciprocity. So I'll just read this to you real quick. But in social psychology, reciprocity is a social rule that says people should repay in kind what another person has provided them. That is, people give back the kind of treatment that they've received from another. So if you apply this to people that you are networking with, you can, if you believe in this social psychology concept or theory, then you can apply this to networking to say, if you do something good for someone else, then they might return the favor and do something good to you. So let's apply that to referral partners. If you introduce someone to some that might end up being a prospect or might end up giving them a job or basically a good introduction for them, then they will be motivated to introduce you to someone. And it could be just that simple of an exchange where people make introductions for you for where you've made introductions. But it might not be an exact one for one. You could introduce someone to someone and then they end up inviting you to another event. So it might not be one for one. The other thing is that not everybody might follow along with this rule, in that not everybody that you do something good for is going to for sure do something good for you. But if you start to live your life like this, I mean, I think it's great to go about your business when you're networking like this, but it's a great way to live your life as well. But if you just sort of treat everybody in this way, then eventually some percentage of those people that you help are going to end up helping you. And applying this to actually building relationships with referral partners, this is where you begin to foster that network of people out there working for you, bringing business to you. And again, this is also more in line with the concept of planting seeds, right? Which is you plant a bunch of seeds. So here you meet a bunch of people and you try to help a bunch of people, and you nurture and water those seeds and nurture and water those relationships, or feed into those relationships, and then that bears fruit down the road.